I think there's someone hanging over there. Wild intro. Today we got YouTubers who ruined their image with one single video. You know, off the top of my head, the only thing that pops up is Logan Paul. But I'm excited, man. Let's see some more of these YouTubers that fucked up the same way he did.
These 8 YouTubers did irreversible.
Oh shit, look. Sunny V2 feels the exact same way. Logan's Paul's face is the first thing I see. You know what? This is almost nostalgic because this shit was like hella ago. Like 2016, bro. God, I was in like 2nd grade. No, 3rd grade. Yeah, 3rd grade.
YouTubers did irreversible damage to their channel with one single video. And we're going to begin by talking about JStation, whose entire career came to an end as a result of an upload titled "My Girlfriend Alexia Died, Rest in Paradise."
Last night we lost Alexia.
Okay, alright. I don't need to watch anymore to know that this is clickbait. Why is the first thing that this guy does is set up his camera and records himself crying about his girlfriend's death? Some of these YouTubers are just built different.
I got a call from her parents telling me what happened.
JStation stated that his girlfriend Alexia had gotten into a car crash and as a result had tragically passed away. JStation would also go and visit
this level of clout chasing is crazy.
His girlfriend's memorial on the side of the road.
This is actually the same road that she passed away on, guys. I'm getting so emotional just being on this road.
Okay, no, this is 1000% fake. Yo, why are you recording some shit like this? The internet does not need to know this, bro. Especially since you know what type of people be on here. They're gonna clown the out of here. You know what? I might start doing it too now, bro. This is pissing me off.
Seemed so emotional that he could barely get out of the car to look.
Hey man, everything's gonna be okay. We're just gonna say the final goodbye for her. Everything's gonna be okay.
I don't know if I can do this.
However, his extremely emotional state here ran contrary to a video that he'd post 3 days later titled "Dead Girlfriend Ouija Board Challenge at 3 AM Gone Wrong," in which he couldn't stop.
Yo, this guy, no, this puts Jake Paul to shame. Like, is this good content? Like, do people genuinely watch this type of shit? He's making a Ouija board video out of his supposedly dead girlfriend. Like I said, some of these YouTubers are different.
Smiling.
We're doing the Ouija board challenge on my dead girlfriend. Let's smash the like button right now, guys. 1 like equals...
Smash the like button for my dead ass girlfriend. You know, she died brutally. Her whole head came off. Her head was decapitated in the process. 1 like equals 1 prayer for my girlfriend's headless ass body.
For Alexia, guys, rest in peace.
JStation's complete lack of emotion in this new video led fellow Canadian YouTuber Some Ordinary Gamers to call the Canadian police and see if any Alexia Morano had recently passed away.
No, I don't have anything by that name on the system.
Nobody by that name specifically has suffered any form of death, right?
No, I haven't Alexia.
Okay, thank God.
There's no death on that.
As mentioned by the police officer, nobody by the name of Alexia had died, and after other channels such as Penguin Zero covered the story, Alexia came forward to confirm that she was still alive.
Yo, lady, how are you okay with this, bro? How you gonna let your bum ass, bald ass boyfriend make fun of your death? I mean, you're still alive, but like, no, fuck no. I wish I knew more English, bro. I'd be putting my I'd be able to express myself so much better. Look.
Sure, a lot of you are really confused as to what's going on right now between me and Jay and...
Not really, bro. We knew you were alive the whole time.
Jay and the videos that he
Wait, they break
posted.
up or some
Alexia
shit?
would go on to explain that she had nothing to do with the JStation videos.
I was not a part of any of them. It was just
what?
Jay, and I didn't even know what he was gonna say in those videos before he posted them.
And as a result,
could you sue for some shit like this? He not even getting consent to post this tomfoolery.
2 had broken up.
I felt like he was just constantly being mean to me for some reason. The times that he was mean to me, it's just like he was so mean.
However, JStation then clapped back by showing Alexia helping out with the videos before trying to expose Alexia as being the crazy one out of the pair.
You are honest to God crazy.
I've been a good person to you, Alexia.
You're a trash human being. Look online and...
Tired of having this.
Alright, W ad pop up. So I was just about to pause. What the fuck is going on? They're definitely both just cloud chasing. She can cry on demand. That's impressive.
This one original video didn't only lead to the collapse of their relationship, but it would also eventually result in JStation's entire channel being deleted. Therefore, JStation probably should have gotten...
Wait, did YouTube delete it or did he like delete it himself? That's bogus. I wonder how many subs he had. Or what a dumbass.
Sam Pepper, who had already ruined his image by posting an idiotic fake video. It went by the now infamous title Killing Best Friend Prank, and it began with Sam stating this.
Let's see how
best friend. Yeah, look, can we just react to Logan Paul, man?
reacts to his best friend of 5 years.
Oh my god, and he's British, bro. Yo, kill me. A British guy with blue hair. Does it get any worse than this? It should be like a try not to get pissed off challenge right now.
In front of him.
The premise of the prank was that 2 friends get taken to a rooftop somewhere where one of the friends who was in on the prank is shot with a fake gun to see how the other friend will react.
Alright, what the fuck? That is not a prank. No, that's how you psychologically break a person. This goes far beyond YouTube pranks, gang. What are we talking about right now?
Even though they eventually revealed that the whole thing was one giant prank, the absolute magnitude of the stunt helped it to go viral, racking up over 9 million views in a little over 3 weeks.
So it was all staged.
While the extremity of the video helped it to go viral, the prank also began to receive an unbelievable amount of backlash. It was obvious that Sam didn't care about the controversy in the beginning, as he'd respond to the drama by promising to delete his YouTube channel if he was donated 1.5 million on GoFundMe.
Bro, what? 1.5 million? Bro, your channel probably worth like 20,000. Fuck out of here, yo.
Fuck out of here, bro.
It's not like I'm one to talk, you know, my shit probably worth like, 20 cents, 10 cents. Shit, we getting up there though, bro. We getting up there.
$1 million.
I just thought if everyone hates my channel so much, they gotta put that.
Yo, what happened to Keemstar? Yo, I have not seen this guy's face in hellas.
Only where their mouth is, you know.
Yet this only seemed to add more fuel to the fire, as he was still getting heavy backlash over 3 months later, at which point it became all too much to handle. Sandpepper would not only delete the original prank, but he'd rather unlist every single video from his entire channel, leaving only one fresh new upload titled I'm Sorry, in which he'd come forward and explain that the video was fake.
No wonder people hate me, like I've been an idiot, like I've been stupid. You know exactly what I'm gonna say now, of course it was fake.
Keep getting on his ass. I just remembered he's British again. Chasing beans, cup of tea. What fucking scallywag, bro. Look at this haircut, bro. Oh my god, man. What the fuck, bro. He looks like shaving fine, mate. This doesn't even look good. What's his barber done here? What about burst fade?
This is a burst fade, you nigga.
Guys, rate my British accent.
Of course it was fake.
However, the damage had already been done, and while Sandpepper has since had some success on TikTok, his channel never really recovered after posting the best friend prank.
Am I humble? You know, as big as a YouTuber as I am right now, never seen this guy in my life.
Brooke Hout's channel never recovered either.
Yo, who are these people? No, we skipping this, bro.
However, at least Brooke was never arrested for the controversy, as when Count Dankula posted a 2-minute 23-second clip of his dog, he'd end up appearing in court.
His dog? Okay, I have no idea who the f this is, but I'm curious. Let's see, man.
Uploaded in April 2016, and the premise was as follows.
His girlfriend is always ranting and raving about how cute and adorable her wee dog is, so I thought I would turn him into the least cute thing that I could think of.
What is his accent? Is this the Scottish accent? Yo, this shit is tough, bro. That's hella swag talking like that. Look at this dumbass dog. Holy shit, I hate pugs.
Dankula taught his dog to perform a very controversial salute, with the video racking up 2 million views in the weeks after it was uploaded. Initially, the video was seen as a bit of—
He taught his pug how to do a Hitler salute. Yo, what a fucking legend. Yo, fuck that piece of shit, bro. Like, that ass, there's nothing funny about that. Come on, gang. Like, come on, gang, lock up, bro. That shit not even funny, bro.
Comedic fun. However, on the 18th of February 2017, approximately 10 months later, Count Dankula would post a picture to Twitter confirming that he'd been arrested and would have to appear in court for posting the video.
What the
5 months later,
for a dumbass video? Like, it is not that serious. But how many videos have y'all seen of the Schwarzenegger? Is that what it's called? The Nazi symbol? Like, how many clips have y'all seen of people making fun of that shit?
Count Dankula would take to Twitter once again, stating, "Trial starts tomorrow, no jury, only a judge. But it will be an open trial, as in members of the public can attend, and as a result, many
okay, I'm actually siding with this guy.
Trial. However, this didn't seem to have any impact on the decision made by the judge, who ruled Count Dankula guilty and ordered him to pay a $1,000 fine. The judge stated,
"Okay, no, look, I'm not a fan of what he did, but this shit is absurd. No, this is actually crazy.
As a matter of law, the test is not whether the video was offensive, but whether it was grossly offensive. I concluded that your video was not just offensive, but grossly so, as well as menacing." Count Dankula was able to overcome this hiccup and still maintains his popularity on YouTube up until this day.
Respect, bro. I don't see why he'd fall off for some dumb shit like that.
But the same can't be said for the Try Guys member Ned Fulmer, whose entire career came to a crashing end after a single video
we getting sexy. Alright, I'll stick around, man.
Posted of Ned cheating on his wife. The girl in the video was fellow BuzzFeed employee Alex Herring, who had been in BuzzFeed videos with Ned before, and after the original screenshot of the two kissing went viral, a bunch of other evidence surfaced to confirm that Ned and Alex had been seeing each other behind the scenes. The event was so scandalous.
How are you famous and you're cheating out in public? Like, you got some balls on you. You don't think people are gonna catch this shit on camera? You know what? I am very smart. Compared to some people, I am very smart.
Only because Ned, his wife, and Alex Alex were all public figures, but because Ned's main shtick within the videos was that he loved his wife so much and was therefore extremely dedicated to the marriage. Ned was literally known as the wife guy and would constantly talk about his wife and how much he loved her, to the point where people have made compilations on YouTube of him mentioning her. As a result of the scandal, Ned was fired from his high status position as one of the Try Guys, which was followed by the group posting their own video to explain the decision.
Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys.
We found that Ned had engaged in conduct unbecoming of our team.
Damn, this must have been an awkward ass video to make. I know these four too. What are they? What's their name? Smosh or some shit? W's, bro. I seen that video of them experiencing pregnancy. She was pretty funny.
We knew that we could not move forward with him.
He's now been fired and has publicly embarrassed his wife and 2 children.
Damn.
Turns out Mr. Nice Guy Dependable isn't so nice and dependable after all.
His friends and his family just completely cut him out after that situation. Was it really worth it, bro? Cheating on your wife? I mean, you're a dumbass, bro.
Fulmer had months to stop his eventual collapse. However, PewDiePie wasn't quite so lucky.
PewDiePie got canceled? Oh, the PUBG incident. Oh my god. Yo, what intrigued him to say that shit? I pray it's that clip, bro.
A single joke in a single video. He'd accidentally changed the social media landscape forever. The video was titled, I've discovered the greatest thing online, and it was 17.
Bro, god, I don't think it's the PUBG one. Shit, so he's gotten canceled for other things too. I guess it's not that easy to keep like a good image out there when you're famous like this.
The premise was that PewDiePie was testing out the website Fiverr.
There's a website called Fiverr where you basically can ask anyone for anything for $5.
And therefore, as you might suspect, the video wasn't all that controversial in the beginning. He'd order a subscribe message from Jesus, pay to have his pictures photoshopped, and even had someone sing to him in Hebrew. However, it would be after PewDiePie ordered from the guys dancing in the jungle that things became controversial. As a part of
what is this, man? Yo, get to building, bro. Instead of doing this ass shit. Ain't these the two that do the primitive technology videos? Definitely not just saying that because they're Indian. Bro, I'm gonna miss this. Like, I'm small right now, but I know I'm gonna get big, though. Because, like, when you small, you can say dumbass shit like this with no consequences.
Ordered from the guys dancing in the jungle that things became controversial. As a part of the Fiverr deal, PewDiePie was given the opportunity to write a 5-word message, which the guys would hold up on a sign in the video. Well, PewDiePie decided to have a bit of fun with it and wrote an
5 words, huh? So he's had other experiences with this word other than just PUBG.
Decided to have a bit of fun with it and wrote an anti-Semitic phrase just to see if they'd do it. And as you can tell from PewDiePie's reaction, they most certainly did, leading PewDiePie to state this:
I didn't think they would actually do it.
Let me just say this. This is a banger video idea. Banger video idea. I don't think anyone today would get canceled for doing some shit like this.
I feel partially responsible, but just I didn't think they would actually do it. Like, I'm not anti-Semitic or whatever it's called.
Can we see the video?
Okay, so don't get the wrong idea. It was a funny meme, and I didn't think it would work. Okay.
Which was followed by the video being uploaded as usual.
Goddamn, of course he's not gonna show it. What does anti-Semitic even mean? What is that? Was it the N-word that they held up or what? 5-letter word. Anti-Semitic. Shit sounds familiar.
Cap. But the response that the video generated certainly wasn't usual, as only 3 days later, articles began to pop up explaining that PewDiePie had been dropped by his Disney-owned multi-channel network. Upon seeing Disney drop PewDiePie, other advertisers such as Johnson & Johnson, the UK government, Coca-Cola, and Dr. Pepper removed all advertising from the platform, fearing that they might be put beside some unsavory content. In order to get these advertisers to return, YouTube introduced the demonetization of non-family friendly content, leading some creators to instantly lose more than half of their revenue.
With us, our YouTube money was cut by more than 60%.
PewDiePie has since made a pretty good argument for why the adpocalypse wasn't really his fault. However,
okay, well, I'm still curious to what word he made those Indians hold up. I'll probably get a picture of it and put it up right here. PewDiePie, you wrong for that, man.
Argument for why the adpocalypse wasn't really his fault. However, there was definitely no argument that Ryan Taylor
Anthony? Who is this? Is this Prime Anthony 2008?
After he'd post a completely unhinged video titled Nerf War in Toys R Us. The video began with the I
don't think I'm interested either. I'm trying to see Logan Paul, man. Come on.
The same couldn't be said for Logan Paul, who quite possibly holds the gold trophy for the most damage done to a
He saved the best for last. Sonny V2, you're good, dude. You're good, bro.
Reputation Japan as the result of one single video.
I mean, literally, this guy is the definition of canceled for that idiotic ass shit he did. I don't know what he thought. Like, I don't know what was going through his head when he filmed that.
Japan Forest Vlog. 3 words that transport everybody back to the 31st of December 2017, when Logan decided that he wanted to have an unconventional New Year's Eve.
2 years ago, I fell in love with the idea of, for New Year's, slowing it down, like going somewhere that's really isolated. So we're in Tokyo, Japan.
Yo, how he get all this footage? I guess it's like scattered everywhere on the internet, because Logan Paul definitely deleted this shit.
I figured this was the perfect time to do it, because if you look to my right, Logang, I give
look at the infamous hat.
Ooh.
After deciding to camp in the forest, Logan and his crew found someone who had
this guy's such a dumbass.
And while Logan was extremely serious in the beginning, it wouldn't be long before he began to make jokes. At this point in time, Logan was one of YouTube's most hated creators, so when he uploaded the video, it created the perfect storm for the entire world to pile on with criticism.
Oh my god. You know, I'm already hated, so let me do something that'll make people hate me even more. Yo, what's going on in this guy's mind, bro? Logan Paul, he grew, man. He's way smarter now. Way smarter, way richer. He's a better person overall.
Pressure put on Logan prompted the now iconic "So Sorry" apology.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
And while this video received over 60 million views, making it quite possibly the most well-known mistake in YouTube history, Logan was eventually able to repair his reputation using some very unique strategies.
W's, bro. That's not easy. But yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of this video. Crazy, dude, crazy. No, most of them weren't even like that big of a deal. Like, for real, maybe just the guidelines were more tight back then. Other than that, let me know what y'all thought of this video in the comments below. And y'all know what I'm about to say, man. Road to 10K, sub up. We gonna get there, inshallah. Before the end of this summer, man. I got 2 months. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all next time, man. Y'all be safe. Peace out.